Good morning, sir. How are you? Good. And you're Mason Crooks? And Mr. Crooks, you're on probation for theft of property, a third-degree felony. And I received an administrative hearing. So you've been charged with, it looks like another offense of assault, family violence maybe. But it looks like they're not pursuing that. Oh, is that still the position? Are you working? Why aren't you working?
The state of Texas took my driver's license away because I take seizure medicine.
So do you not live anywhere where you could get to a job?
Job applications out for the tire shop and driver house to where I can work now. We haven't had a deal for about a Courtroom.
Anywhere.
It has, and we can ask Mr. Bro, it has been a problem.
You owe so much money. I mean,
He was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get caught up either.
I know. I mean,
Maybe so.
Financial.
The other man's going to buy our property when it gets finally cleared for now to bulldoze this case.
I think the thing of it is, Judge, is that Mr. Crooks, he's been on probation for 2.5 years, being courtesy supervised over in Orange County, and he seems to be coming up with every excuse in the book. And Orange County is just at the point where they're just tired of dealing with it, and they're almost ready to return his case back to Jefferson County, based off of the offense that is his uncle.
right.
And so we submitted an order of amended conditions, so,
The no contact. I got that. Have there been any other issues since the no contact, since that was signed?
So not since the no contact was signed. Had an issue with walking by the uncle's house, and the uncle called into the probation department over in Orange County, reporting them saying that, he's taunting or whatnot. And I advised Mr. Crooks to take another route instead of just going by there.
How far apart do y'all live? So why would you have been walking by his house?
I had to walk through the neighborhood to get to my direction of home.
From Orange to Mauriceville?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet there's a number, any number of other ways that you can go if you're walking from Orange to Mauriceville instead of in front of your uncle's house, who we're having all these issues with.
Yes, ma'am.
That's, do you
I
understand?
made a mistake.
Well, but you keep making mistakes, and you're going to cost you potentially 2 to 10 years in prison, because this is going to be the last time we're in court talking about this. All right? One more call about you walking by a house, showing up somewhere where they are, sending a message, whatever it is, however it is, then you're going to be back in here, and I'm going to ask your probation officer to file an MTRP. If you're not paying the money and we're not getting the victim of this paid back, then you might as well be sitting in prison. So it's time for you to get busy. You've been on probation for 2.5 years, and from this point forward, it is not going to go like it has been. There's not going to be an excuse for everything. Figure it out. Walk, get a bicycle, get a job, and start making payments. I don't care where you're working. Get a job. Figure it out.
Thank you.
Make a budget. I want that done quickly. I want you to have a job quickly, and I want you to start making payments, because what happens is if you don't start doing everything you're supposed to, Orange is going to send your case back to Jefferson County. If they do that, 2 options. 1, to revoke your probation because you can't do what you're supposed to over there. 2, you're going to have to come over here and report and do everything in Jefferson County. So if transportation and all of that's an issue with just getting around locally, it's going to be a big issue if you have to come back here.
I understand. Thank you.
All right, this is it. You're on 0 tolerance at this point. Get it all taken care of, or you're going to be right back in here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Good morning, sir. You're Christopher Davis. Mr. Davis, did you get someone hired?
Brought the 3 pieces of the 3 attorneys.
Who'd you talk to?
Talked to this some person right here, Kunshaw.
Okay.
I was trying to get a court-appointed attorney.
What other 2 did you talk to?
Mitchell Woods and Brad Jones Jr.
You actually talked to those people?
Talked to Crenshaw's office, but I couldn't get a hold of him. I mean, he was supposed to call me over, I thought I was gonna get a court-appointed attorney.
Well, when you were here last time, I told you you had to work on trying to hire your own lawyer, and you needed to actually speak with 3 lawyers.
Yes, ma'am.
So, where's this Mitchell Woods?
I didn't speak to him. Just spoke to the one, but I was supposed to bring 3 attorneys up here for you.
No, it's not just I'm going to write down 3 names. I said go talk to 3 attorneys, at least 3 attorneys, and try to hire them. It's not just I'm going to give you 30 days and you come back and you write down some names, because Mitchell Woods is probably Clint Mitchell Woods, who is a judge down the hall. So you didn't talk to him as a lawyer. Brack Jones has been retired for many, many years, doesn't practice law. So you didn't do what I asked you to do. Hang on. You didn't do what I asked you to do. And so the result of that is I could put you in jail for not following the court order. It's not just a game to go say I did what you told me to, because you didn't. I'm going to reset your case for 30 days. You need to try to hire a lawyer. If you don't hire one, you better start calling this week actual lawyers that practice law and make appointments and visit with them. All right? Because I've been here a long time. I know who the lawyers are around here, so you're not going to get one over me by just writing down some names. Step in front of the clerk and get the reset notice. Good morning, sir. What made you think that was a good shirt to wear to court this morning? That's all you could find? That's all, the only shirt you had in your closet? World's best farter. That's great. No, it says, I can read it. I see what it says at the bottom. You're in felony court. You need to dress appropriately to felony court, and that's not appropriate. Did you get someone hired? I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, who else you talk to? I can't hear you. Okay. All right, so why didn't you call some others if they didn't call you back? None of them, I don't believe that for a second. None of them answered their phone? Okay. How many others did you call? I can't hear you. That's it. So you called 2 that didn't answer their phone, 1 that didn't call you back, and you didn't think to keep calling and talk to at least 3. You didn't try if you only did that. This isn't that hard. The point isn't, just like you just heard me tell the other guy, the point isn't to play a game and act like you call and write 3 names down. The point is to actually hire someone. And you can't actually hire someone unless you really try. I'm going to reset your case for 30 days. You need to get someone hired, or you need to actually talk to 3 lawyers. And if you have to call 20 to get that done, then call 20. Start this week. Don't wait till the week before court, because they are in court. These are just normal common sense things, right? All right, step in front of the clerk. If you don't do that, the next time your bond will be revoked and you'll go back to jail. Mr. Mack, your attorney's not going to be here this morning, but I need to talk to you about why you can't keep your drug patch on. Why can't you keep your drug patch on? Everybody that has a drug patch sleeps on it. All right? So this has been going on now for quite some time. I'm going to have you tested this morning. You've tested negative in court, but if you don't keep that drug patch on after today, if there's an issue and it doesn't get tested, I'm going to assume it's because it's positive. Your bond will be raised. There will be a warrant for your arrest, and you will go to jail. So you need to figure out, ask them what you need to do, but nobody has had as many issues as you with this drug patch. Do you understand? Have a seat in the jury box. We'll get you tested. So you tested negative. Do you have the patch on right now? Okay.
I go return tomorrow.
All right. I want you to go get it changed. I do not want it to look like that the next time you go in there. If you have to put something else around it, then that's what you need to do. Wrap it in a Ace Bandit. I don't care what you have to do. but that one's probably not going to be testable, just like the rest of them. So this is your last option to have one that looks like that. Figure it out, or your bond's going to be raised. Understand? Step in front of, you don't need to get reset, right?
Sit on the trolley.
Stay in touch with Mr. Kimler, and then we'll see you back at your next court date. You're free to go. Ma'am, are you Almeida Miles?
Yes.
And Ms. Miles, the best you can, raise your right hand, please, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. And Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Miles, in cause number 24, DCCR 2330, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. It shows that you were placed on probation September 16th of 2025 for the offense of tampering, fabricating with physical evidence, a third-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
The motion alleges you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to...
Some of them are kind of redundant.
Okay, well,
Those
let's...
counts.
We'll start with this one, then we'll see. So count 1 alleges that you failed to avoid injurious or vicious habits, in that you physically assaulted another offender in the B3 pod on or about the 6th day of November 2025 at the Henley unit, which is the ISF unit. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 2 alleges that you failed to complete the education program, the GED program, because you stated that you were tired and did not feel like going to school so early in the morning every day. Is that true or not true?
Yes.
True or not true? Sounds ridiculous when you hear it read back to you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Count 3 alleges that you failed to enter and successfully complete the ISF program, and that you were removed based on behavioral issues. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 4, well, it's different. Count 4 alleges that you failed to comply with all of the directions of the ISF program and that you engaged in sexual misconduct while participating at the Henley Unit ISF. Is that true or not true? And then count 5 alleges that you failed to comply with all of the directives of the ISF program and that you were walking around in the, quote, living area of the dorm during count time against the rules. And that's also at the Henley unit. Is that true or not true? That one's not true. So did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 4 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation. What I would like to do, I'm going to reset it. I don't know that I need, because she really hasn't been out, a full update, but I would like as much information as we can get from ISF. So if they have reports that you guys can get your hands on so that I can read more about what went on there, that will help me, I think, with sentencing. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get Ms. Holmes will be out there to visit with you. Tell her all of that. She'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back for sentencing, and then I'll decide what to do.
Yes.
All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
And there it is, a courtroom where excuses finally meet their limit. What we just witnessed isn't just about mistakes. It's about patterns the court can no longer ignore. Every warning carried weight, every second chance, a ticking clock. And when responsibility is replaced with delay, denial, or deflection, the consequences don't just grow, they close in. This wasn't anger from the bench. It was clarity, a final line drawn, where effort is no longer optional, it's demanded. Because in the end, the system doesn't punish failure, it punishes refusal to change. So the real question is, how many chances does it take before a lesson finally becomes a decision?